Hello everyone, my name is AnimeSelect and I'm here with a bit of news. Well, as I have done a few anime reviews and as I continue to do so, I was thinking about my rating scale. Now, I did know from the start that I wanted to do a 1 out of 10 scale. But as I continued to do reviews, I realized that when I meant a 6 out of 10 or maybe even a 7 out of 10, that these numbers held certain meaning to me. So from now on, I am implementing a new review rating system. It will still be the same 1 out of 10, but now we have handy definitions to go along with the number scale so that you can fully understand what I mean when I say a 4 out of 10 or a 8 out of 10. So let's go through it, shall we? First, we have 10 out of 10 would watch again. And I believe that this speaks for itself. Whichever show that I am reviewing, anime, American television, whatever, this rating pretty much means that this has a quality that I enjoy so much that I am willing to watch it pretty much all the time. If I'm bored, this will probably be the first thing that I pull up. If I'm feeling down, this will probably be the first thing I'll pick up. I'll recommend this to people. This is a show that you can just watch it over and over again and never really get bored and just enjoy everything about it. From the characters to the voice acting to the sound design to the animation, everything is perfect, everything is golden, and you will never get tired of it. 9. Worth the money. Once again, I feel that this speaks for itself too. I feel that with this rating, while it may not have the same replayability as 10 would, that it is still worth your money and your time, and that you should buy this title to help with its popularity. Show people in this industry that you really do love this title and that they'll go for more titles like it in the future. Because even though we're out of the slump that we were in the 90s, and granted we didn't really know too much about anime in the 80s and the 90s, it's nice to get some high quality stuff every now and again, but also every now and again we get pieces of crap. And it is good to show the industry that we're not willing to pay for the pieces of crap, but for the actual really good stuff. 8. Diamond in the rough. This kind of speaks for itself too. A diamond in the rough rating with number 8 pretty much means that this show does have the potential to be something great, but it's a bit rough around the edges. Either with something small or maybe something major in one area, but everything else is fine. This means that a show probably could have had a higher rating if some minor tweaks were made to it. 7. Something special but something gone. This is kind of the same as a diamond in the rough, but with bigger holes in it, either in the animation, the sound, the acting, the story itself. It's a bit of a downgrade from Diamond in the Rough, as it is 7, but they are both essentially almost the same rating, just one is slightly worse than the other one. 6. Decent. When I say that this is decent, I mean that it is enjoyable and it will hold your attention. Is it anything special? No. Is it anything memorable? Probably not. Is it worth you looking into? Yeah, I guess. It all depends on how you view decency. Decency for me is an adequate story, adequate animation, decent sound design and editing and all that good stuff. That makes a show at least watchable. 4 and 5, lost potential. I decided that these should share a rating because when you start to get lower on ratings list, it just goes downhill from there. And I feel that in the middle, especially with 5 and 4, this would be a prime spot to put shows that have lost potential. That have good concepts or good ideas with stories or maybe even characters, but squander that away. Or even good potential with actors who they just decided to come in on their day off and agitate them, so they give a horrible performance. And lost potential is such a hard thing to watch and to sit through that I feel that it does deserve its 4 and 5 title right here. 3. Time wasted. What's worse than watching something that you really don't like? Thinking about all the time that you wasted. These are for the shows that just couldn't keep my attention or just were so bad or boring that while watching, I'm contemplating all the other things that I could be doing. Maybe I checked out to start thinking about what I need to plan for class the next week. And that's what you really don't want to happen when someone is watching your show. You don't want their attention diverted to other things that they could be doing. This rating goes to the shows whose stories are just dull as dishwater, characters are bland like white bread, and there's really nothing interesting going on at all to keep you glued to the screen. 2. Refund. Once again, this is a rating that kind of speaks for itself. If you paid actual cash money for a show that gets this rating, you should go and demand a refund because it is your right as a customer. Because once again, what's worse than watching a bad show? Thinking about the money that you spent on it. Thinking about the money that probably could have went for a decent burrito at Taco Bell instead went into this piece of crap. 1. Don't. Just don't. This is for the anime that will make your spine tingle whenever it's mentioned. The anime that people, if you go to a con, you speak its name, and all of a sudden people turn around and they hiss at you. This is for those deplorable shows whose plots are non-existent. Characters, but what characters? What sound design? What editing? What anything? Just don't. This is the anime that you wanted to go and tell the people who made it to just stop and just go home. Don't even bother. Don't. Just don't. Well, I hope that this little explanation of the new review system helps out things as it will be implemented with the next review that I do. But please do leave me suggestions for any anime that you would like me to watch, as well as American cartoons or even American television shows. As every now and again, I do like to see what's happening on the home front. But yes, I do have wonderful ideas and wonderful plans set up in the upcoming months, and I thank you all for sticking with me through this time. So this is AnimeSelect signing off, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.